You are going to need paint in the colors that you want for your tree. I'm using the Americana Pink Cadillac, the Americana Coastal Waters, and I decided to try this DecoArt Glamour Dust. It says it's ultra fine glitter paint. And you're going to want some vinyl also for the end part of the project. So I went with this glitter vinyl from Cricut. Obviously you also need paper mache ornaments. I went with stars. You can go with any shape you like. Okay, so the first step in this is to paint your paper mache ornaments. You can go straight to color if you want, but I've worked with enough of these paper mache ornaments to know that when I go straight to color, I end up needing to do like 4 and 5 coats of paint to get the kind of coverage I like. So this is Zinsser 123 primer, and I'm just going to give these a quick primer coat, and it doesn't take that long to dry, and I think I'm going to like the results better, but I haven't actually tried this before, so I'm hoping that it's going to give me really good quick coverage versus having to do 4 to 5 coats. The primer's had a chance to dry, and this is just simple painting. You're going to do the colors that you picked. I do suggest that when you're painting objects like this, whether yours are stars or some other shape, it's easiest to paint the little sides first, and then you can lay it down or put it in your hand a different way and paint the top. Easy peasy. Okay, so I've gotten all the stars painted at this point, and it is time to add some glitter to them, which I did a little test, as you may or may not be able to see on this one, to see if I liked it or not. And this is using this DecoArt Glamour Dust. And it's just a simple putting a light coat. You don't want to do I don't like it with too much on each star to add a little bit of extra texture and fun. So that's all that's next. Okay, so I'm ready to do the next step in this project, which is going to be using my Cricut machine to cut out the sayings that I want to go on the ornaments. So I'm here in Cricut Design Studio, and I've got these in the font that I want, and I just wanted to show you a quick trick And so what I'm going to do is just select all of these, and then I'm going to come down here to this corner and I'm going to click on weld to weld them together. And what that does is once it's done and it saves them, I'm going to click to save my project. And then when I go ahead and click on the Make It button, it spaces everything out just how I had it. And so in this case, it will make it easier to have spacing around the letters to cut them out and then be able to transfer them more easily to the ornaments. All right, the next step, I cut all these out on my Cricut, the lettering, and now it's time to do what's called weeding, which is pulling away all of the extra stuff that you don't need. And I picked a font that I really like. It's this really pretty cursive, but it's kind of a pain to weed because it's got some really like delicate areas. And so, but weeding is easiest when you use this little tool. And I've got these really delicate areas, which just makes it a pain. So if you don't want to spend a long time weeding, I'd recommend not picking a font that is super delicate like I did. I just really wanted to use this particular font because I really like it. I think it's a really pretty cursive. It is called Rosarian, and it's a paid font that I actually use on my blog, realcoke.com. So at any rate, I'm going to just show you a little bit more here of weeding this. And so once you have it weeded like this, then what you're going to want to do is add this, which is a Cricut Strong Grip transfer tape. Any kind of transfer tape will work. This happened to come, it came in the package with the gold glitter vinyl, so that worked out nicely. I pre-cut this. All you do to do this is just peel the backing and line up. It's got some grid lines on it, which can be handy when you go to move this to the ornament. So you're just going to put that over top. Use your little squeegee thingy, to use technical terms, and make sure it has gripped everything. And this is the part that I feel like gets to be kind of magical. So now you're going to take your ornament and just check before you go. See, like I didn't press down enough on this one. So you just want to check before you really go gangbusters with pulling it off, and make sure that it has really gripped everything. And it doesn't seem to want to take that. There we go. Okay. So I just kind of helped by pulling up the corner of that Y, and now everything else is coming out just perfect. So, all right. So now this is trash, and I've got my Merry letters there on my transfer tape, and all I have to do is line it up where I want it to go, get it nice and straight or centered, or if you want it crooked, however you want it on your ornament. And you're going to do the same thing with the little squeegee tool over here, pressing it down. You can use your fingers. It works too. I feel like this does a little bit of a better job at really getting everything to attach. And then it's just the same process, peeling this off and just double checking that everything is attached the way it is, and it is. So we're just going to gently peel that off. And look at how cute these are. There's that one. It says Mary. And let me throw that one. Did this one earlier. There's Peace.